Aragorn has been ambushed. Hey, how's it going? My name is jackiefishhh and welcome back to some more Rise of Mordor Total War. Today we have an epic fort battle, and this fort battle is kind of supposed to represent that the men of the West were on their way to go and siege the Black Gate and start, trying to draw out Sauron's forces. However, they were ambushed by the remnants of the forces at the Helm's Deep that managed to escape the Ents and obviously the pursuing cavalry, and now they're having to fight for their lives whilst they try and get ever closer to the Black Gate itself. So it should be a really exciting battle. Also, ignore the balance of power. I know I gave myself quite a few units, but I also gave them 8,000 and not 8,000 bad units either. So I honestly don't think they're at that of a disadvantage of the balance of power is saying, but maybe they are, and Aragorn will just consolidate the forces and smash these Uruk-hai. We'll go ahead and click on play as well whilst things go down. I also have Gandalf as well. He's going to be leading the cavalry, and I'm not going to be bringing this cavalry into the battle until a little bit on from the engagement. So we're using a ton of mods in this battle. We're using the Galadrian Elf mod that adds in the hero units, which you can find on the workshop by just typing in elves. We're also using Rise of Mordor, obviously, which adds in most of these Gondorian units. And then we're using the Rise of Mordor sub mod, which adds in kind of variations of them units, using Attila assets and also using the Rise of Mordor assets. That's why you've got a unit like this that isn't in Rise of Mordor, but the modder of the overhaul mod has just gone ahead and kind of combined assets together to make a cool looking unit like this, and obviously changed up a bit of the stats as well. Come on, Gandalf. You're not supposed to be late, but come on, let's go over to your position, please. We also obviously have Aragorn as well. He's going to be getting ready to hold the front line against the enemy forces. I honestly should have given them Sauron, thinking about it, but oh well, it's fine. So we'll continue to push back. We also have a bunch of archers as well, which are going to be hopefully opening up on the enemy position. They're going to be coming at me from every single side. They can also burn down these positions as well, which will be pretty interesting. So it looks like on this left side, the place we're looking at right now, they've got much more of a lighter variant of Uruk-hai. These guys are probably meant more for scouting rather than anything else, but they're going to be charging forward against my battle lines. I've basically got Gondorian swords scattered throughout my position, and then I've also got Gondorian spears over on this side, which is a little bit scary, honestly, because these guys are never normally that great. I'm also going to tell my archers just to hold fire for now. I don't want to waste their ammunition, and I want my infantry to really get stuck in. The main units I'm scared of are going to be these half-orc axes right here. These guys are going to be deadly as hell and do plenty of damage at breaking up my shield wall. The overhaul modder has also added in like an orc unit, which is really, really cool. But these aren't like assets that are in Rise of Mordor. Rise of Mordor are creating their own Mordor assets and stuff. But it's kind of cool just to see like some, I think these are called Isengard laborers. So these are like kind of the workers who are building the industry, and you can kind of compare them to the Uruk-hai. And it's just like a really cool unit the sub-modder made in. They do look kind of ridiculous. But it'd be kind of fun to have like 10,000 of these laborers up against like an army of dwarfs or something. I think would be really, really cool. The enemy are throwing javelins as well. Yeah, with these Isengard thralls as well, which are kind of orc forces. They're going to be lobbing in their javelins, trying to get some damage off on my Gondorians, who are in shield wall, and will hopefully be trying to hold the line for as long as possible. Because this is a nice, easy fort battle, I shouldn't have to do too much micro, so we can watch a lot of these cinematics unfold. And if you want to see more battles like this, do let me know in the comments down below. It's quite easy to set up AI battles. Obviously, whenever I get the chance to, I'll play with my Discord and stuff, play these Rise of Mordor battles. But sometimes, people aren't available and I want to upload a Rise of Mordor video. So, I'll just play against the AI. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. It does look like the AI, though, has managed to push in quite, heavily into this unit right here with the half-orc axes, which is not a surprise whatsoever. They're not sending anything after our cavalry either, no. And over on this side as well, let's break our shield walls and stuff, because I feel like that's going to give us such an advantage. So let's break our shield walls and just fight them. Maybe that'll help out the AI a little bit, because I don't know. I'm feeling like with the tower support as well, we're kind of going to be able to push these guys back. But again, I'd much prefer like a harder fight where I'm really having to push everyone into the battle. Where's Aragorn as well? Because I want to send him in. Yeah, Aragorn, go get your hands dirty, my dude. Get your ass in there. And go and help out your boys. I want to see you slaying some orc scum, Aragorn. Where even are you? Oh, you're there, trying to charge your way. Make way for the king! Make way for the king! There we go, he's up here now. Aragorn, you gonna get some kills, my dude? Oh, already just slaying an Uruk with ease. Not bad. Come on, you can get your second kill anytime soon. Oh, and another kill, quite easy. I can't wait for the day where they have fluid match combat, where, you know, soldiers can just go from one person to another really, really seamlessly. I think that'd be so awesome. At the moment, it's quite janky, right? You know, they kind of match up, and there's like that split second, or maybe not even a split second, like a second of them kind of trying to figure out whether or not they're going to do this animation or that animation, and kind of like awkwardly turning when there's other people around and stuff. So it'd just be really, really cool when they do finally get to a point where they don't have to worry about that, and it's just, you know, pure fluid combat between soldiers. I think that'd be really, really cool. And you never know, you know. You know, so I don't think that, like, Three Kingdoms isn't going to have that. You know, we've already seen kind of combat from that. I can't imagine the next Total War after that will. But maybe, you know, in 2 or 3 Total War time, you know, after we're done with Warhammer and stuff, we might get some really, really interesting combat. See some of these little orc boys right here. Oh, that guy just got slaughtered by the Gondorian. Good job, man. And yeah, I mean, I can't imagine they're very good fighters whatsoever. So are we struggling anywhere on the battlefield? We're definitely losing men now that I took them out of that shield wall. Again, probably was stupid of me. I kind of just wanted to rack up the kills, but I mean, we're killing them really quickly. So I kind of like what we actually did, because it's kind of acting as a goal for us. They either have to cut through our men and push forward before we wipe them out. So it's like a ticking time clock, because obviously they have more men than us, so it's only a matter of time until they overwhelm us, I think. But if we can kill them and rout them beforehand, then maybe we'll stand a chance. These Gondorians pouring into the position to defend their king. Aragorn! We're actually getting a little bit overwhelmed here as well, but he's definitely killed a few. And something to note as well, when we do finally look at the overall kills, don't be like surprised if Aragorn only has like 30, 40 kills, if that. You've got to remember that Aragorn is just one person, whereas all these other units are made up of 150 or 240 men. So because of that, you know, just take one man out of that, and, you know, 40 kills is actually pretty impressive. Let's throw in a unit of our elite guard over here, the Guardians of the White Tower. These guys are like our best infantry, and I think they're needed here just to plug this gap. We're also doing a pretty good job over here, so we're actually probably going to clean this side up fairly nicely, and then we'll just have to commit elsewhere. I do also, at some point, want to obviously commit our cavalry. We have a nice force here, led by Gandalf. Let's go. Where are you, Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with you. We'll send Gandalf over here, and he can get ready to lead the Gondorian Knights. These guys were out on a scouting patrol, and now they finally come back. Gandalf is just looking at the field. That looks pretty cool as well there. See Gandalf right there looking. Aragorn's under attack! Muster the men! And we're just waiting for the rest of the cavalry to turn up before he does make his move into the field. I mean, Gandalf would probably just charge him, but hey. Oh god, this right side is not going too well. Maybe we're going to have to get Aragorn out of there. Aragorn, get your men out of there. Yeah, we're going to have to bring Aragorn back and deploy our Guardians of the White Tower over here. Oh god, they're pouring in as well. That's not good. Aragorn, get out of there. We do have archers. We actually have a lot of archers yet to deploy as well. So maybe we'll muster some archers over to this side. We've got some Gondorians coming in, but these guys right here are just going to march into battle. We don't need to run these guys, even though we do kind of need to run these guys. They'll just march like the bad asses they are. Like a true Roman should always march to battle. Let's form up and clear these guys out. Led by Aragorn. Obviously, Aragorn will be leading them forward. So Aragorn run through this little channel here. We've got our archers over here as well, so we'll prepare these guys. We are starting to run out of men. Is Aragorn formed up here yet? Here we go. So what I want to have happen is I want Aragorn to charge. So let's pause this so it'll look really cool. So we'll tell Aragorn to charge here. Then we will tell these guys to charge as well. Like so, and then we'll watch it like this. Okay, cool, let's go. For Gondor! Aragorn? Why you don't... You mate, it could have been so cool, Aragorn, if you just stepped up your game there. But you didn't. Aragorn's come in now. And this is probably the more majority of the soldiers they have here. They have a lot of orcs here and all the kind. Probably throwing our spears here as well. Just to reinforce this position. There are also some orcs here as well. Some Isengard labourers. But the labourers are not military trained orcs, so probably not going to put us up much of a resistance. I think the cavalry's preparing to come in as well, because we're starting to lose positions here. I want to get one volley off from the archers though. Can we get an archer volley off here? Let's just form up really quickly. I want one archer volley off before Gandalf turns up. Hopefully that's not going to mean that, you know, we're going to lose our positioning. I think we've also pretty much won over here as well. I want one volley, boys. One volley of fire arrows, which we'll go on slow-mo for as soon as you shoot. Load the bows! Let's go in slow-mo as well, so we can just watch these volleys come off and then just descend upon the orcs. Incoming! I mean, luckily I must have clicked on the heavily armoured ones. But we got some kills, burnt a few of their soldiers. I'll give it one more volley as well as they reload. Unleash hell! This is the YouTuber curse right here. The archers never shoot whenever you look at them. However, as soon as I go away from them, they'll shoot. Luckily, that dude just gave the order, so they should be ready to unleash their arrows. We'll go on to normal speed as well. Again, what's taking them so long? You guys see what I mean? They're just not going to shoot. Why? And then as soon as I zoom out to go look at something else, they'll probably volley. This line is becoming pretty thin. There you go, another volley coming in. I guess just continue to volley. Okay, now it's time for the cavalry to move up. Let's go ahead and send them in. Hey, miss, send your men down the left flank. Make safe the city. Make safe the city! Gandalf cheering the cavalry on. We have the rest of the Gondorians as well coming in to help their king. For Gondor! Okay, let's go and give these guys commands. So we'll send you round to here to smash them. You can move them there. Gandalf's going to go meet up with the other guys. I mean, you cavalrymen come round here. Seems like the best plan of action. We'll charge him in. So we've dispatched the cavalry elsewhere. Gandalf is riding ahead, obviously being on Shadowfax. He is... Oh, he's not even on Shadowfax. No! Shadowfax, where are you? A lot of the Uruk-hai, though, are just simply routing. I mean, yes, I had a big advantage in that battle, it seems. But I came kind of close to breaking on the majority of my infantry. I think if I would have maybe given them another army, they definitely could have done. They're routing, just seeing the cavalry turning up. They're simply routing from the field of battle, knowing that their end is nigh. Let's go and change our focus over here, maybe. This cavalry unit, keep on pushing. We've got cavalry just smashing into the side there. Perfect. You cavalrymen going there, and I want to make sure I catch this cavalry charge as they come flying into the routing scum that is the Uruk-hai. Make sure they do not escape this time. Perfect. We got all our archers around there. The cavalry is continuing to destroy them. Aragorn is needed elsewhere, though. Aragorn, make your way over here, please. Cavalry is just ruining these guys. You go after them. Gandalf, lead your men into the side right here with your horses. Finish up these Uruk-hai. Cavalry is on its way. I imagine Gandalf is also going to be leading them. Are you charging Gandalf or not? Come on, charge. There we go. These units, I think it's because they're waiting to charge. But here we go. About to get a Gondorian cavalry charge. Right into their flanks, making great progress. Another one about to come in as well. Just kind of continue up the momentum. Gandalf is charging in as well. Perfect. The Uruks do not know what's hit them. Cavalry, let's go finish up the last of the Uruks over on this side. There's not many of them left. The Archer Fire is also coming in pretty heavily. There's Aragorn. Aragorn is here as well. Aragorn! Oh, Aragorn is completely surrounded. Save your king! Thankfully, they managed to rout him with that cavalry charge, but Aragorn was surrounded. Not be good if he died on the way to the Black Gate. That is for sure. Aragorn's still dueling, though, trying to kill the last of these Uruk-hai. He's going to charge after someone else. What do they even have left? Oh, yeah, look at this mass rout here. Only 900 Uruks left remaining on the field. Cavalry should be more than enough, led by Gandalf. How many kills did Gandalf get in the end? 10, that's not bad. Aragorn got 18, and this cavalry just running them down. Wow. We'll see more about that in a second, though. And if you guys want to see more content like this on the channel, be sure to drop that like button and obviously also comment down below as well. I'd really, really appreciate it. It helps out the channel, so thank you guys very much in advance. You guys just finish them off. Cavalry and Aragorn, again, just do the bidding. A lot of them men do seem like they're coming back, but it's because we haven't killed that general yet, most likely. And we lost a good portion of our army as well, whilst we engaged here, but not too much that we can't recover. Make sure we finish up the rest of these units, so we'll deploy one unit of cav there, and we'll send Gandalf right there. As I only have a couple men left, mainly over here as well. Should only be a matter of time. Let's just go volley them with fire arrows. Oh, my God, that volley. Didn't kill too many, but just straight up routed them. So I'll take it. Surprised about how many of them are still remaining on the field. It's pretty impressive, actually. That they're still just scattering and coming back. So you just need to make sure we continue to send them. This is great for our cavalry. Just going to rack up so many kills. We charge down the last of their general right here. Hopefully finishing him off for good. A general dying should be it. I think that was what was keeping the enemy positions together, was that general being alive. And now that he is done for, the last two units about to get recharged. Oh, wow. Cavalry, no mercy. And right there, I think that's it for the Uruks. Yes, it is indeed. So in that battle was a close victory, but, you know, considering we were ambushed and outnumbered by like 4,000 men, that's not too bad. Looking at the kills, Aragorn 23 kills, pretty nice. The infantry all doing nice, and the cavalry really being the MVPs on my side of the field. On the Uruk side, because of the Berserkers, we don't actually see too many of them in that engagement, and then the rest of the Uruks actually doing okay, but nothing too special. I guess the AI just, I don't know, for some reason the AI units just don't seem to do that great. Maybe we need to stick the difficulty up, the battle difficulty, to give them more power. That could actually be a really good thing we could do. So we could have normal battles where the AI is just a bit stronger than they are. But I think if they were, they would have been close to beating me there. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.